on this one. Got to turn it up. Now we're going to be back to U.S. Cellular Park, where while we were getting set up there, they decided to go ahead and get this thing underway. So we got 2 on already, and we've lost our rosters. Well, we'll find them sometime in the next year. That's going to get all the way away, and we'll be at second and third. So this is Washington Metro East in the navy blue, and Washington Metro South in the light blue. At the plate for Metro East will be Logan Blank from Newport, Washington. This is the 2022 ninth place game. We got second and third for East. We'll eventually get to calling them throughout the day, East and South. Blank swings. This is going to be grabbed by the third baseman. Fire over to first in time, but 1 run will score. So Metro East takes a quick 1-0 lead off of that grounder. And standing at third base is Colby Holmdahl. At the plate, Austin Paul. And Paul takes strike 1. On the mound for South is Jeremiah Crane from Puyallup, Washington. There's strike 2. 0-2. That misses. We'll go 1-2. Final game of the day at this field, and it's actually this time of the day. It's going to be the final game at all the fields. There's another miss, and we'll go to 2-2, I believe. Yes. The 2-2 swung on and missed, and that will be an out. That brings up Jacob Hellman from Roosevelt High School in Washington. Get ourselves organized here. Hey, he'll take strike 1. Hellman in the hole. Crane comes set. And misses with that one. 1-1. So 1-1 misses. 2-1. Foul back to the screen. That'll even the count at 2. There's a little pop soft line drive out to shortstop, and that'll be the final out. So we'll go now to the bottom of the first inning. Washington East grabs a quick lead as it's now 1-0. As Washington Metro South will be coming to bat as you listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We can welcome you back to U.S. Cellular Park in Medford, Oregon. It's a 1-0 lead for Washington Metro East over Washington Metro South, which probably, as the game goes along, will be way too much to say, and we'll just reduce it down to East and South. On the mound, talking about reducing it, on the mound for East is Braden Tonka. I'm just trying to... Oh, I'm one... trying to just look at my roster here and see who's who. All right. Because who they said would be pitching is not who's pitching. Unless they all changed numbers again, which they do every now and then. So Jacob Hellman is out on the mound. We'll get it squared away here. We're trying to get all our paperwork lined up. And leading it off for South is going to be Julius Hooks. And he'll foul the first pitch away. Julius Hooks from Tahoma High School in Washington. There's a swing and a miss, and we'll go 0-2. As you can imagine, a lot of these 2022 kids, not a lot of them maybe, but at least some of them have made up their mind where they're going to go. And that misses. They, on the Metro South, some of them have made some commitments, and most of them are to community colleges. There's a shot, first base side, but foul by Hooks. Hooks is committed to Tacoma Community College, as well as Jeremiah Crane has, who's out on the mound pitching for South. Going to Yakima Valley is Remington O'Keefe, Brennan Carbonell, and Elijah Higginbottom. And there's a little bit of a shot to third base and over to first, and there's one away. And committing to Bellevue Community College is Armani Adams from Decatur High School. A lot of names. Batting is Noah Weintraub from East Lake High School. And he'll foul the first pitch from helmet off. And there's only 3 on the east side that have made any kind of commitments. Jake Smith from Mount Si High School to Lower Columbia. Drew Johnson from West Valley High School to Tacoma Community College. And Grant Cunningham, Seattle Prep High School, will be going to the University of Washington. And that one bounces up there, and we go to a 1-1 pitch, 1-1 count. The 1-1 misses. 2-1. The 2-1 is a swing and a miss, and it'll be 2-2. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 down. That brings up Mason Kelly from Sumner, Washington. And he'll launch one out to left field. That's going to get all the way off of the fence. He'll be steaming into second base with a 2-out double. Noah Fields steps in from Puyallup High School. There's actually more than one high school in Puyallup these days, so it just says it's from Puyallup. I guess I shouldn't guess what high school. And Fields looks at ball 1. The 1-0 fouled back. One and one. Fields steps back in. Kelly off of second. There's strike 2. And that's going to be thrown all the way into left field. And scoring off of that for South is Kelly on the errant throw down to third. That'll make it 1-1. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. We head to the top of the second. As we do, it's now a 1-1 tie. And the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
We welcome you back to U.S. Cellular Park. I'm scrunching. They're trying to move the canopy all around me. I'm gonna end up falling down here or something. Who knows? If all of a sudden you don't hear me, that's because I'm buried under tarps. We head to the, in spite of what it says, get it to say that, our computer is, well, we'll say it decided that it doesn't like working in heat. Let's just put it that way. And if we're going to make it work in the heat, then its opinion is it can pretty much do whatever it wants to do. So here we go, top of 2. And the East will be back up to bat after scoring 1 in the top of the first. East is coached by Ben Harley from Centralia College. And the first pitch to Colby Loper. Misses for ball 1. Loper from Skyview, Washington. The 0-1 grounded out to first. First baseman will take it himself. And that'll be that easy 1 out. Noah Deese playing first base here in this first inning, or second inning. That brings up Drew Johnson from West Valley. And the first pitch is down low from Crane. There's another shot to first base on a 2-hopper. And again, solved easily by Deese. 2 away. Austin Paul from Redmond steps in. And there's a foul back for strike 1. And there's a grounder out to the first base side. We'll go 0-2. The 0-2 misses upstairs. 1-2. Crane is only scheduled to work a couple of innings. There's a foul back. Two count. And that bounces up to the plate. Drag. I'll drive it to 3-2. And Paul fouls that one off. More of a check swing than a real attempt probably to hit the baseball, but fouled it off. 3-2. And that's fouled first base way. There's a shot out to shortstop, scooped up, fired over to first, and that will end the inning. We head now to the bottom of inning number 2. As we do, it's a 1-1 tie between Washington Metro East and Washington Metro South on the 2021 championships.
Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field. We are in the bottom of the second inning in the 9th place game for the 2022 division of these Northwest Championships. It's a 1-1 tie right now between Washington Metro East and Washington Metro South. South wearing the light blue uniforms. East is wearing navy blue. I don't know how come it doesn't reflect that. They're not in maroon at all. So watch what kind of magic we pull here while we're on the computer. I'm going to change them to a darker color. Just like that. That's a little more accurate. All right. South is up at bat, though. And there's a shot to first base. It's going to be covered nicely by Hellman, though. And there will be one away. That brings up Crane, Jeremiah Crane, the pitcher. And he's going to launch one out to center field, and circling under it and grabbing it is the center fielder, and there's 2 away. That was Dylan Watts. Oh, Dylan Watts is catching, it says. Well, we'll figure it out in a moment. Hellman delivers to Joel Justin Jr. Manabussen. And the next pitch misses. That one's fouled out of play. So Noah Weintraub from Eastlake made that catch out in center field. Hellman sets, and he delivers. There's a grounder. It's going to be taken by the shortstop, bobbled, and there will be no play. Drew Johnson just couldn't quite get that from the glove to the hand that time. Brennan Carbonell from Bonnie Lake. Looks at ball one. And they'll chase Amanda Busson back to the first base by looking at him, not doing anything really. Carbonell steps in. Swing and a miss. Foul off. Two and 1-2. We have a 1-2 count. As Hellman fires. That's fouled off. We'll stay at 1-2. There's a throw over. So Carbonell will settle back in. And he'll swing. That one's going to come foul, though. There's another foul by Carbonell. One of the players came over to him. He's from Puyallup, Washington. And he says, "It's hot down here." Yeah, you're right about that. It is hot. Been hot all weekend for these players. As the pitch bounces up to the plate. Still have a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. And that is going to end the inning. So, as we head now to the top of the third, it's still Metro East 1, Metro South 1. As you listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.com.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Park, where you're listening to the 2021 Northwest Championships. And you're not listening to it on TableRock.com because you know better than that. You're listening to it on TableRockSports.net. We move to the top of the third inning. It is 1-1 tie. And East will be seeing if they can't get something going, as both ball clubs scored in the first inning, but then we've slowed down considerably since then. Crane back out on the mound to begin his third inning of work. At the plate, Jake Smith. And he'll take strike one. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 0-2. Smith is from Mount Si. Would be a high school up in the Washington area. As that pitch from Crane bounces up to the plate. 1-2. And that one bounces up to the plate. 2-2. Crane is committed to playing baseball at the Tacoma Community College. The fact that these players haven't committed, that one misses. 3-2. Haven't committed to playing baseball somewhere doesn't really mean much because, as we say, they're athletes in other sports. A lot of them play football or, and that was popped out of play backward. Football, basketball, other sports, where they might also be a little more recruited than for baseball. But these still are very, very good baseball players. And there's ball four. And the majority of them that are playing here this weekend will find themselves eventually playing at a college somewhere. Blake Miller from Mount Si is at the plate. And he'll look at ball one. 1-0. There's a throw down to first. That goes all the way into right field. And before anybody can pick that one up, easily cruising in is going to be Smith. He'll stand at second base. The pitch from Crane is fouled off by Miller. That's a ball. And there's a shot out to left field. That's going to get all the way down to the proverbial wall. And here coming around to score is going to be Smith. And standing at second is Miller. So East gets a second run across the plate. Whoa! All right, almost got buried below the tarps. The wind has really picked up. It's carrying of our little tent away. We're going to have to find something to do here. Here's a shot. Nope. He's getting back to second base. He's on a dive. Oh, great. Well, find us 100-foot ropes and tie this thing down. At the plate is Colby Holmdahl. Hey, he'll take a shot. That's going to get down the right field line. That's going to score another run. And now East will find themselves out on top by a count of 3-1. Coming around to score that time was Miller from second base. Standing down at first base is Holmdahl, and at the plate, Logan Blank from Newport, Washington. Swing, a foul tip, and it'll be 0-1. The 0-1 turns into 0-2 on a swing and a miss. There's a shot to second. To throw over there, out. They get one. They get the lead man, Holmdahl. That's all they get. That brings up Austin Paul. Okay, he'll send one down to, no, I tell you right, that was Diaz. He sent one down the right field line, deep, but foul. Jamarian Diaz from Renton. Oh, it's an 0-1 count. Crane gets set again. And there goes the runner down to second base, and the throw is not going to be there. Oh, Blink is at second base. Diaz, seeing if he can get him home. That one misses. And that one misses all the way to the backstop. Here comes Diaz. Or not Diaz, excuse me, but Blank to third base. Diaz will slap one to short. It's going to be bobbled. There will be no play. Another run scores. (4-1). Washington Metro East or Washington Metro South. Jacob Hellman at the plate. Takes ball one. Only one out. Hellman trying to keep this going. That misses. 2-0. There's a throw over to first. But back is Diaz. And there's a shot that's going to fall. That'll move everybody 90 feet. Diaz will be out at second base. And over at First base is Hellman. Trying to keep things going for Washington Metro East is Colby Loper from Skyview, Washington. And that one's down low. 1-0. And misses. 2-0. This is almost like a major league schedule for these high schoolers, having to play 4 games in a row. There's a strike. They don't do that too much unless they're in a tournament like this. And they do play in those throughout the summer. Here comes the 2-1 from Crane. That's down and away. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2. And a 3-2 misses. And now the bases are loaded. There's a navy blue shirt at every base. And we'll have time as Kurt Lipinski, the coach of Lower Columbia Community College's baseball team, makes his way out to the mound to talk to Crane. Everybody will have as many discussions as they can squeeze in with runners, and that'll be it. They're going to make a change in the pitching. We've lost one of our cameras, so we'll do this for the moment. But we'll take a quick break as a pitching change is made.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We welcome you back to U.S. Cellular Park. They've made a pitching change, and out on the mound now for Metro South is Isaac Marchand, I guess we'll call it Marchand, from Kentwood High School. Let me say if we seem to still be minus a camera. We get the name wrong, just forgive us, and it's the first time we've seen the names, and often they're not explained to us how to say them. So if it's a little bit different pronunciation than we're thinking, that's sometimes where we go awry. But Isaac Marchand on the mound. And at the plate, Drew Johnson. We'll get our other camera back as soon as we can. And that's ball one. All right. Well, technical things. There's a pop back the other way and out of play. And we'll go with 1-1. Battery died on the camera. So, all right, we'll have it back soon. The 1-1. And misses. And Marchand delivers, and that one misses also. 3-1. And there's a shot to first base, covered nicely by the pitcher. And that's going to end the inning. So with that, we go to the bottom of the third. And as we do, it's Washington Metro East 4, Washington Metro South 1. As you listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Park and the 2021 Baseball Championships. This is the 2022 ninth place game. Washington Metro East 4, Washington Metro South 1. As we go to the bottom of inning number 3. Out on the mound still for East will be Hellman. So we'll see what he gets done. He's got a nice lead to work with right now at 4-1. Coming up to bat for Washington Metro South is Maximin Oost from Kentridge, Washington. And the first pitch from Hellman to start off the inning is ball 1. And there's ball 2. Oost ahead in the count. 2-0. And Hellman delivers. That misses. 3-0. The 3-0 is grounded, and they're right back to Hellman, and he'll throw it over to first, and there's one away. Remington O'Keefe from Emerald Ridge High School is at the plate. He looks at ball 1. There goes the 1-0. That's popped up. Third base way. Getting underneath it nicely to handle that is Smith. And there's 2 away. Isaac Marchand at the plate. Hale takes strike 1. There's a little grounder back to Hellman. No, won't handle that one. And Marchand is standing down at first base. Trying to run the camera and the computer and everything else while we're being threatened to be swallowed by the tarps from our little canopy that we set up. There's strike, nope, ball 1, my mistake, to Chance Dowdy from River Ridge High School. Dowdy takes the 1-0, and he'll drill that one. That's going to go back to the right field. That's going to get all the way back to the wall. Here's going to come now one run that's going to come around to score. Here comes, heading out to the triple is Oost, and Oost is in for the triple. Yeah, that's wrong. That's Dowdy that had the triple. I think it was Oost that scored just in front of him. So Dowdy with the triple. That brings up Hooks. 2 away, but 1 in. It's now a 4-2 ball game. There's strike 1. Hooks fouls this one back to the screen. It'll be 0-2. There's another shot. Now we have baseballs rolling all over the place now. From the bullpen, and there we go. Now we're all organized. Hooks is back in there. And Hellman delivers. Check swing, foul. There's another one fouled off. Home plate umpire checking his little bag that he has the balls in to see if he has any left. Strike 3.
Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
And we welcome you back to U.S. Cellular Park. We're headed to the top of the fourth inning. As we do, Washington. This is going to be eternal. All right. So we believe we're back on the air. Streaming again. Jake Smith steps up, and he'll dribble one foul. First base side. It'll be 0-1. Well, Marchand delivers the 0-1, swung on and missed. Oh, actually two. That was actually the third strike. We missed it. We apologize for that. We're not trying to be sloppy here, but we're trying to deal with some technical things that are going on while trying to watch the game at the same time. As you can see, we're not maybe handling it quite as well as one would like. And there's the first pitch to Blake Miller. Miller continues to stand in there. Marchand delivers to Miller, and that one misses. 2-2. There's a pop-up out of play. And there's strike three and the end of the inning. So we head now to the bottom of the fourth. As we do, it still remains 4-2. Washington Metro East ahead of Washington Metro South. As you listen to the 2021 Northwest Championships on TableRockSports.net.